Hello, this is John Kapity from John Kapity Guitar Academy, your monthly guitar coach. monthlyguitarcoach.com for the course curriculum Guitar 90 Easy Learning System. We are in week 1 of your course training, and we are now about to do Rhythm Training Basics Part 1, or Part 1B. The Part A was the actual training on what the rhythms look like, and just teaching you about timing and so forth. And this Rhythm Training Basics Part 1B is a follow-up to that, where we actually play and learn to play those rhythmic values that we talked about. We talked about a whole note, which was 4 beats. We talked about a half, and that was an empty circle with no stems. We talked about a half note, which is an empty circle with a stem, which is worth 2 beats, or we would need 2 of those per measure to fill up a 4-beat measure. We talked about quarter notes, which was a circle with a stem, and the circle was filled in, and we would need 4 of those quarter notes, 4 of them, to fill up the 4 beats of music inside 1 measure. Okay, and then we talked about eighth notes as well, but we're not going to get into that in this training right now. But this is what you're looking for, this week 1, lesson 1, Rhythm Training Basics Part 1. We're going to play this together here with a metronome in the background. I'm using a metronome. I just typed in Google search metronome online, and it pulled one right on the Google search. I didn't even have to go to a web page. I'm setting it at 72 BPM, or 72 beats per minute for this lesson. And we're going to pick the A string, or string number 5, the A string, or string number 5, as notated in the tablature here. This is 0. They're all zeros because we're not using the left hand. We're only using our right hand, the pick, today. Okay, we're learning how to pick and keep time today. So we're not going to focus on the left hand during this. Okay? So I just want to give you a real good feel for the whole notes, the half notes, and the quarter notes in this lesson on rhythm. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to stop the screen share so you got a clear picture of my guitar. Hopefully that microphone won't be in the way. You'll see me beating. I am on string number 5, you can see here. Okay. I'm only going to pick string number 5. You'll see my hand on the guitar. It's not doing anything except muting the strings around it. That's the 6th string, and that's string number 4. Okay, so if you see my hand on it, I'm not really doing anything with this hand except trying to prevent additional sounds from coming out of the guitar for this recording. Okay, so, and I'm going to be looking over here because I have my desktop in the background, and at the desktop I can see the music that we're going to do today. Again, this is Rhythm Training Basics Part 1, so get your page out, get your music stand out, and let's do this together. I'm going to have a metronome going in the background. Let's get that playing. Sometimes it can be a little glitchy with Google and so forth. Hopefully it'll keep a solid beat for us today. Those of you that have taken private lessons with me in the studio have known that, where we're playing right along and all of a sudden the beat's gone and then it comes back on again. So we will bear with Google. That's one of the benefits of actually going to a music store and buying a metronome. You won't have those kind of issues until the battery runs out. Okay, so here we go, 72 beats per minute. We have a whole note and another whole note followed by 2 half notes. The first 3 measures sound like this. Okay, that's just the first 3 measures. And inside my head, you can probably see my head nodding a little bit, keeping time with the beat. Okay, so nodding your head or tapping your foot are all things. Some part of your body should start to get into the groove with the rhythm, keeping track, helping your body and your mind keep track of the timing of the music. Okay, so let's give you another illustration. So again, on top of the measures, you have little numbers, and those little numbers are the measure number. So I'm looking at measure number 11, and inside of measure number 11, there's 4 quarter notes. Sounds like this. I'm going to play measure 11 2 times in a row. 2, 3, 4, go. Okay, That's measure 11 twice. So I just want to give you a feel for what we're doing. Now we're going to go right from the beginning straight through the song. Okay, here we go. Again, it's not really a song, it's just working on keeping timing. If you're struggling at 72 beats per minute, no big deal. Just take it down. Take it down to 60 or take it down to 50 if you need to. Get it down to a speed that you're comfortable with, and you can start to play these timings and connect the measures one to another. Okay, here we go if you want to play along. Going into line 2. Going to line 3. Measure 19, 2, 3, 4, measure 20. Going to measure line 4, measure 26. Measure 29. Going to the last line. Okay. And we had good luck with Google. That rhythm stayed there the whole time. Hopefully you could still hear the clicking in the background while I was playing my guitar. If you couldn't, it was set as 72 beats per minute, and that is a good point to start at. Again, if that's too quick, no problem at all. You're just starting. Don't be frustrated at yourself or anything. Just slow the rhythm down a little bit. Go take it down to 60 or take it down to 64 and try that. And get good at that. And as you increase in speed and get more comfortable, then start to raise it up a few notches at a time. And each time you come back to it, you should start to go a little bit quicker. Okay? Of course, you'll have plateaus where you reach a certain speed. You might stay there for a little bit, and then you start to speed up again, and it starts to climb. Okay? Be patient with it. We're not looking for speed right now. We are not looking for speed right now. Again, we're not looking for speed right now. I have to tell my students that a lot because they want to just go fast. And that is not the point of this lesson. It may not be the most fun lesson. Sometimes when I'm practicing rhythm, I start to get kind of dozy. It's that monotonous click going over and over and over. It kind of makes you dozy, gets you sleepy. So if that's happening to you, maybe you can use that at night to help you get to sleep better. But anyway, you want to go slow and steady. And in this situation, we are more looking for perfection because we're learning to keep that time and internalize the rhythm inside ourselves. So I hope that was helpful today. And this was Rhythm Training Basics Part 1B, where we actually performed. And we are going on to our next lesson now in week 1. Again, this is John Kapity from John Kapity Guitar Academy, your monthly guitar coach, monthlyguitarcoach.com of the Guitar 90 Easy Learning System. And we'll see you in the next video.